post market analysis for GBPJPY trade that I took this morning. I entered around 2 a.m. So this is the pre-market analysis that I did on Sunday. You can see the date right here, 12th of October, Sunday, 8:37 p.m. Why? Also, GBPJPY is overall trend is bullish. Daily is bullish. 4 hours is also bullish. What do? This is a daily time frame. Daily time frame, we have our weekly support level. There was no space to draw weekly resistance level, so we only have weekly support level and daily support level. Why? It was daily resistance level, but it has been broken, so it has now become daily support level, and price is now coming back for a retest. So we are in an uptrend. If we go to the 4 hours, that's it right there. The 4 hours, you discover that price opened the whole of last week. The market opened right here with a lot of gap. Price pushed the upside. There is one thing in the market. Anytime that there is a lot of gap in the market, when price move, price must come back to close that gap. So we are expecting price, based on my trading strategy, I'm expecting price maybe somewhere here or here to pick an entry signal. But you see where I was expecting price before picking my entry. And this is where it happened, right here. Let's continue. Based on the gap in the market, we are expecting the price may pull down right at this weekly support level to close this gap before moving to the upside. There, we don't know. So if I go to the 1 hour time frame, what are we seeing here? This is what we are seeing so far. So weekly daily time frame is looking like this. So if I want to enter this trade, I will not pay attention to the 1 hour time frame. I'll pay attention to the 4 hour time frame. Why? Because you can see that the market closes when price touches EMA, break it and still push to the downside. So it's showing that there is a high probability that price is going to still push further, maybe around this level or around this level before moving back to the upside, or just continue going down. So if I go back to the daily time frame, even you can see that from the daily time frame, this is where the EMA is, daily EMA. That's where daily EMA is. That's daily EMA. So what are we expecting? We are expecting price to push to the downside, maybe right at this level, right at this level. So if I go to the 4 hours, you see where the daily EMA is. So this is what I was saying, that there's a possibility that price can come down right to this level before moving to the upside. So GBPJPY also, we are just going to be watching and seeing what is going to happen, because it's kind of somehow, but we are just going to keep an eye on it and see how it's going to play out. So that was the analysis for GBPJPY, and here's how the trade play out. The trade finally play out. I entered that position this morning around 2 a.m. Like I said, we look down here, we see the time down here, 2 a.m. After seeing that it was a bullish engulfing candle, but here I was still sleeping, so price pushed to the downside. Maybe if I was supposed to be up at that time, maybe price would have taken me out, because maybe I would have entered here, and when price would have taken me out, I would not have entered it again. So I was up doing my analysis and checking my chart, and I discovered that it was when this 1 hour candle was closing, so it was retracing back into this level, and here is a 4 hours support level. If you can see, it was bullish and bullish engulfing candle. Price moved to the upside. touching the EMA, break the EMA, came back for a retest at this 4 hours support level, push back to the upside. There's a little resistance here, came back down with a weak push back to the upside, came back down. So if you look right here, we discover that this is a strong 4 hour support level. So price been resting on it. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6. So it was a lot of time price resting on it. So when price was about going up, I think this new candle open and push the downside. That's when I enter, and I went back to sleep. Price ending up hitting my take profit somewhere here. I closed 1:4. 1:4 here, and you can see it's still 9:16 a.m. and price still moving. Finally, if I was still holding this trade, the trade have moved 1:7.35. Luckily enough, I closed 1:4. So that was for GBP JPY. We move to the next trade. Peace.